In today's episode, we'll take you to the Zelve Open Air Museum, a less touristic alternative to Goreme, filled with ancient cave homes and forgotten stories. Then we'll head off in search of the perfect wild camping spot to watch the morning balloons rise. So relax and let's begin. After 3 days, we left our wild camp, but somehow we forgot which road brought us there. So on our way back, we discovered some limits of our car, but in the end, everything went just fine. Then we decided to visit the Zelve Open Air Museum, often compared to Goreme, for its ancient rock-cut architecture, cave homes and early Christian churches carved into the soft volcanic rock. But unlike Goreme, Zelve is supposed to be much less touristy, and that's exactly what we're looking for. More than 1,000 years ago, Zelve was a living, breathing village, carved entirely into the volcanic rock of Cappadocia. Beginning in the 9th century, it became one of the region's earliest monastic communities. Christian monks carved out chapels and churches, some of which still bear faint traces of ancient frescoes. Zelve was originally a Greek Orthodox Christian settlement, but over time Muslims also settled here, creating a mixed community. This peaceful cohabitation is still visible today in the village's architecture and history, with both churches and mosques found within the same rocky landscape. Eventually, the Christian population left and life in Zelve continued under a mostly Muslim community. But it wasn't until the 1950s that the village was completely abandoned, not because of conflict, but because erosion had made the rock walls too unstable to live in. The ticket to Zelve also includes entrance to Pašabak, also known as Monk's Valley, so we made a quick stop there. But honestly, we left after just a few minutes. In our videos, it often looks like we're almost always alone, and that's usually true. We really do our best to keep it that way. Then we set out on a mission to find the perfect peaceful spot to watch the balloons at sunrise. It took quite a bit of driving along the valleys, but eventually we found it.
It took us a while to find a place where we can actually observe the balloons flying over the car, and the idea is that we wake up early in the morning and we are surrounded by dozens of balloons flying.
The spot was almost perfect. It was incredibly windy, and because we were on such an exposed ridge, the wind carried dust and sand from the roads and valley below. So right after a quick shower, we hid inside the tent and stayed there, only going out for the sunset. We made some beautiful memories to add to our family album in this extraordinary place. The next morning, we woke up at 4:30 to make our first coffee, and just before 5, the first balloons began to rise into the sky. It was pure magic. The world felt peaceful, still, and full of beauty. Yo-Yo could sleep as long as he wanted, and from time to time he peeked out of the window to enjoy the views with us.